What's good with you guys, man? It's Ground Life Productions back at it again with another video. I hope you guys have been doing good. I hope you guys have been taking care of yourselves. But most importantly, I hope you guys have been doing what you're supposed to. I hope you've been handling your business. I hope you've been staying on the right path. I hope you've been fighting off the temptations, staying away from the lusts. And honestly, I hope it gets to a point where you won't even have to fight it off. It'll just be second nature to you. It'll just be automatic because you know that those dark paths, those dark experiences, that short term pleasure, it has nothing for you. There's nothing good for you there. You need to avoid it at all costs. I got a comment today that really made me think. Yeah, we put in this work every single day to avoid making the wrong move and to stay on the right path and to stay on the righteous path. But at the end of the day, we got to recognize why we are doing all this work. Because if I were to ask you, why do you try so hard to stay on the right path? And why do you grind so hard? What would you say? What would you say? Your one of your answers might be, well, just because I just don't want to be in that situation. That's true. That's true. And that's the goal for all of us. But honestly, it shouldn't even be like it's a struggle to stay on the right path. And it takes time to get to this point. Because hear me out. It shouldn't even be a struggle to stay on the right path because we should get to the point where we don't even want to stray away from the right path. Where we should, when we wake up in the morning, we should automatically just enjoy, just enjoy life in general. No matter what happens throughout the day, no matter who tries to knock us off, we're not going to be tempted. We're not going to be tempted. We need to get to the point where temptations, urges, we just fully conquer that. And it's possible we can get to that point. But how long? How long are you going to stay in that fight? Because in this life, you can't serve two masters. You can't serve two masters. You need to pick one. It's either you serve Jesus Christ, God, or you serve the devil and his demons. And your actions can either lead you to one of the two, but you cannot be complacent in your faith. You cannot be complacent in your decisions because you have to make a decision. Whether you make a decision to do something or you make the decision to do nothing, you are still making a choice. You are still picking something. You are still going with something. So you can't say, oh, I'm stuck in the middle. No, no, you are not stuck in the middle. Make a move. Make a move. Now, this move could either be your best move or it could either be your worst move, but you got to do something. You have to do something. You shouldn't even hesitate. You shouldn't even hesitate. And I'm not even saying this to beat you guys down because I'm not even at this level yet. And it takes a big man to admit when he's not at that level because I'm a work in progress. We're all works in progress. It all takes time. It all takes time, but we need to trust the process. We need to enjoy the process. But at the same time, we cannot be foolish. We cannot be foolish. If it's something that we know we're supposed to do, we need to get it done. We need to stay focused. We need to remain on the right path. I understand life may happen, but you can't play with life. You can't play with life. Just like how I be saying when I'm doing the push ups, you got to get in and get right out. Because if you stay in there for too long and you end up going down, it's going to be tough to come back up. it's going to be tough to come back up. So if you play around with the devil, if you dance around with the devil, he just might follow you home. Do not play around with him. Do not entice him. He may entice you, he may tempt you, but don't play into his tricks. Yeah, I tell you guys to laugh at the temptations. I tell you guys to laugh at the urges. I tell you guys to laugh at all of these crazy things that happen in life. But you can't fool around with it, because if you fool around with it, you will find yourself falling into that place where you didn't even want to be in the first place. You didn't even want to be there because you've been there. So why would you want to go back? Why would you want to go back? But you were playing around. You wasn't taking it serious. I tell you guys to laugh at the tricks. I tell you guys to laugh at the traps so you don't get trapped. But still, at the same time, you need to remain serious. You need to remain serious. As men, we need to be serious. Not everything is a joke. Laughter is good for the soul, yes, but not everything is a joke. Not everything is a joke. When we have goals that we are trying to accomplish, it comes a point in time where we just got to lock in. It comes a point in time where we just got to get rid of the negative habits. It comes a point in time where we just got to put a stop to all of the foolishness. You got to put your foot down and show it to yourself that you can win. Because, like I tell you guys every day, it's a battle against you versus you. You versus that man in the mirror. That is the real fight. You're not fighting against Tracy. You're not fighting against Kevin. You're not fighting against Jack. You're not fighting against nobody else but you. It's you. You're fighting against yourself. So which master will you serve? You can only serve one. It's either you choose self improvement or you choose self destruction. Self improvement or self destruction. Do you want to build yourself up? Create this dream life that you always envisioned for yourself? Or do you want to break yourself down? Destroy everything that you've worked for, throw it all out the window, all of it, every single thing, all the blood, sweat, and tears, throw it all out the window, dump it, just for a couple of feel good seconds? Just because of a couple of seconds of feeling good, when you can feel good for years and years and years to come, longevity? Will you really choose the short term over longevity? And I understand the devil may bring you some tempting choices. He may bring you some crazy points that might make sense, but at the same time, you need to see it for what it really is. You need to see the trap for what it really is. You can't fall for it. You've been down this road way too many times. How many times are you going to keep on making the same mistake? How many times are we going to keep on falling? How many times are we going to stay stuck in the same position? How many times are we going to keep on complaining? How many times are we going to keep on saying that the world is against us? How many times until we finally get it right? How many times? How many times until we just decide that we want better? How many times until we are tired of the cycle? How many times? How many times? Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on me. Fool me 3 times. You can't fool me. I won't get fooled again. You can't get fooled again. You got to stand on something, because if you stand for nothing, you will fall for anything. You'll fall for anything. It hurts.
Making the right decision, it can be tough. It can probably be painful. It might even make you cry, but that's all right because it's always going to be worth it. It's always going to be worth it. But you need to make that sacrifice. You guys already know this. I've talked about this before. In this life, we make sacrifices. We make good sacrifices and we make bad sacrifices. But we are the ones who are in control of making those sacrifices. If you want to live a godly lifestyle, you can. You can do that. You can do that. You got what it takes. You got what it takes. But it's certain things you got to let go because living a godly lifestyle is certain things you can't do. Certain things you used to do, it won't fly no more. It's not going to fit right because it's like, how are you trying to live this life when you got things of your old life conflicting with your new lifestyle? It doesn't make sense at all whatsoever. Whatsoever. So you got to put it stop. You got to put a stop to it. You just have to. You just have to. It's the only way. It's the only way. It's the only way. How can you gain wisdom if you're not even willing to apply the knowledge that you know that has to be applied? How? How? It's like having all the knowledge in the world, but without applying it. You can have all the knowledge. You may even feel like certain things that people tell you it means nothing because you feel like you already know it. But here's the thing, if you already knew it, then why aren't you applying it? Because people are not going to tell you things that they feel as though you already know. Nobody is going to tell me that I need to be working harder. Nobody's going to tell me that, oh, I need to be more positive. Nobody's going to tell me that it's a long-term journey, not a short-term journey because they already know I know these things. I live by these things. Every day I preach these things. Eat, sleep, wake up, repeat, do all these things. So they know this. They know this. And if there is certain information that people have to tell me, I'll listen. I'll listen. I'll listen because here's the thing. And this is going to shake the whole video. I don't know everything. I don't know everything. So it may be a time where I'm not feeling my best. It may be a time where Grind Life Productions is feeling a little bit negative. But sometimes God just has a way of sending people your way to snap you out of that negativity so you can get back on track. And that's okay. That's okay. So you better act like you know. You better act like you know. If you don't know, you better act like it. You better act like you know. Because, man, it gets crazy out here. It gets crazy out here. Every day is a fight. Every moment is a fight. But when you fighting and when you on the front lines, it's the best feeling you could ever have. The best feeling you could ever have. So, we fight with pride. We fight with pride. We take pride in the fight. We take pride in the fight. We go hard every single day. Because if you go a day without giving it your all, shoot, that's really a disrespect to God because He woke you up so you could give it your all. But you're not going to give it your all. You're not going to do your best. You're going to lay down, sleep on your potential when you know you could be doing better. How dare you? How dare you disrespect God like that? How dare you disrespect the one who created you? How dare you disrespect the one who gave you life? He didn't have to. So many people out here didn't even wake up, but you did. You did. So why waste this opportunity? Why waste this opportunity? Make the right decision. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. You have to. You got to make that move. There is no being stuck in the middle. You can't be stuck in the middle. The middle will bring you nothing. The middle will just keep you in the same cycle. But we don't have time to stay stuck in the same cycle now, do we? We don't. Get yourself out of it. Snap out of it. Do what needs to be done. Stop being scared. Why are you scared of greatness? You know, it's times where when I'm putting in the work, I can't even believe that I'm putting in the work. I'm like, yo, I'm really doing it. And it's like something like a negative feeling just wants me to just stop and say, oh, nah, man, I don't got to be this great. But then at the same time, I'm like, man, forget it. Forget it. You only live once. So I'm going to put in that work every single day. I'm going to go hard like there's no tomorrow. I'm going to go hard like when I go to bed, God forbid, I may not wake up. God forbid. But I got faith in God that He going to get me up anyway. So I'm not even worried. I'm not even tweaking. I'm not even bugging because He going to get me up. He going to get me up. He going to get me up. So I'm good. I'm good. We about to go crazy. We about to go crazy. We got God on our side. We about to make it all happen. And even if this is my last day, at least I lived every single day knowing that I put that work in. So I could sleep peacefully at night. I could sleep peacefully with the fact that I didn't sell my soul. If God was to call me home, I can't cry about that. I'm going to just accept it. He called me home. He called me home. But hey, you guys keep on going hard. You guys keep on fighting. In this life, you got to pick your poison. You got to pick your poison. It's going to hurt doing the right thing, but hey, it's always going to be worth it. You either pick the poison of being great or you pick the poison of being mediocre. It's all on you. It's all on you. What's your move going to be? What's your move going to be? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? How will you handle these things? Are you going to stand on what you need to stand on, or are you going to fold like a pretzel from Rita's? And Rita's has some soft pretzels. So we can't be soft folding like these pretzels, damn near breaking. We can't be doing that. We can't be doing that. We got to be doing better. You got to do better. It's all on you. You must have forgot that you are your family's last hope. So why would you throw that all away? Did you forget who's counting on you? You got people counting on you. You may feel pretty down right now, but you got people who believe in you. So why don't you just do it for them? If you don't want to do it for yourself, do it for the people who believe in you. Don't give up. There is no giving up. But yeah, man, keep on fighting. Keep on going hard. Keep on pushing. Stay focused. You will get there. We're all going to cross that finish line eventually. We're all going to cross that finish line eventually. But so many people won't make it. But it'll be their choice. And if you make it, guess what? That's just your choice. You chose to make it. You chose to not give up. You chose to lock in. That's how you do it. That's just how you do it. But yeah, man, I hope you guys got something good out of this video. Stay on the right path. You shouldn't even be tempted to go to the wrong path because it brings us nothing. It doesn't bring us anything. Got to stay away from it. Got to stay away from it. Stranger danger. Stay away from it. Stay on the right path. Stay on the right side. Don't go to the left. The left has nothing for you. Fight it. Fight it. If you need to, fight it. Get to the point where it doesn't even feel like you're fighting anymore. Get to the point where you're just living life. And it's easy. It's easy. It can be so easy. It can be so simple, but we overcomplicate the game for ourselves. Man, I feel like I could go on for hours and hours and hours. I'm telling you, man. It's crazy. But yeah, man, Follow me on Instagram at grind underscore CJ27 and follow me on TikTok as well at Grind Life Productions. But with that being said, this has been Grind Life Productions and we signing out. Peace.